Hello everyone. Today is a busy for my 7-year-old. It's a very simple one. It's a spatial reasoning, the weighing balance logic, and more and less just for thousands now because we had done skip by 100. Now we're going to try skip by thousands and some time based questions. So the first one is a logical question. So I have made a crossword for her. I have given the 4 words, but I am not telling which word will go where. Like if one does not correspond to A, what is the logic here is, which I want child to infer, but I'm telling you the logic here. I have 3 words with 4 letters, 1 word with 3 letters. So when these are 4, these are 4, these are 4. So it means bow has to come here, right? So W is the last word here. What other word is W in the end? So snow will come here. So S. So where the third letter is S, rose. So rose, snow, bow, and boat. So I want her to infer this logic herself and fill this crossword. Weight logic is again, we have to work on this concept more and more. We still don't get it because we don't practically measure things here. But here the logic is a colored circle and a colored square is the weight is equal to 1 pentagon. The pentagon weight is 20. Now 5 circles is equal to 2 colored circles. Okay. And 3 colored square is equal to 1 colored circle. So you have to find the value of each. Logic is 1 circle is equal to 1 colored circle equal to 3 colored square, right? So here will be 6 colored squares, right? So if you have 6 colored squares equal to uh, no, okay, so no, this will get replaced here. So 1 circle is equal to 3 colored squares, so this can be replaced. So we have 4 colored squares is equal to 20. So 1 colored square will be 5. So colored square ki value 5. Now 5 plus 5 10. It means 5 circles equal to 10. So 1 circle will be equal to 2. So lot of division, understanding of the weighing concept, multiplication, everything. It's complicated, but yeah, we are going to try. Again, I'm not expect these are my teaching workbooks also. These are the questions I raise in my busy book. I don't expect, it's not a homework, it's not a exam that my child has to pass. The point is, this is how I raise the topic, this is how I introduce a topic, this is how I challenge my kids. This kind of questions are also there. Can you think about it? So it's like a teaching book, you can say. If the child can do it, I get to know the child knows this concept. If the child struggles, I keep a note of it and practice these concepts later. So yeah, don't expect that my 7-year-old will be able to do all these questions. No, but yeah, this is what I'm going to talk to my 7-year-old about. Okay, I have a logic game. I have these 6 keys. Okay, what is the sequence to use the keys to open a door? What is the sequence? I have used the clue here. Like B is not the first key. F is used just before E. A is used just before D. So A, D will go together. F, E will go together. B will not be first. C is used after just 2 other keys. So it means C will be the third key. And A is used before just 2 keys. Means A will be this way. So A is fixed. C is fixed. And then before A is no, A is fixed. So A is used just before D. So D is fixed. So if you work it out, you'll get the logic. But yeah. So she has to work it out and put the keys in order here, so that what will be the logic of keys should be used so that we can open the door. That's a logic game for her. Greater or less than, here the numbers are very big numbers, like 6-digit numbers. The logic remains the same. You have to check the like whatever the position of this number is. So though it's very simple, but again, like in this one I confused. I chose 74 and 75. Just revising the concept that you have to go to the place value to compare the number. You don't need to read the big number and get scared. The number is very huge. Just check the place value sequence wise, and whatever is bigger, that will go to that one. So like if in this one second number is bigger, so it means this is bigger. Here third is bigger, so it go to this here. So can she follow sequence by sequence rather than just getting overwhelmed with the big numbers? Going back to the concept of place value, and how can we use the place value concept to find which is a bigger number and which is a smaller number. Here 1000 more, 1000 less. Skip counting, very bigger numbers. 9000 will get 10,000 something. She doesn't know how to write 10,000. So yes, we need to learn it one day. So that's what these are simple. 2000 will go to 3000, and 1000. 4200 will go to 5200 and 3200. This is complicated, and this will complicate it because when I remove 1000, I will just get 169. So yes, we are going to try skip counting by 1000, what it feels like when you remove 1000 from a number. Time elapsed question again. Tom left for India at 7 a.m. He arrived at 8 p.m. How long did it take him? I am not bringing him the time zone concept here. So don't bother about that. We did time zone concept in earlier one. I'm just here telling he left for India at 7 a.m. So arrived 8 p.m. So just what is the time between 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just calculation of hours, that after 12 o'clock 5, before 12 5 hours, and after 12 o'clock 8 hours, so 13 hours. And then 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is actually 12 hours, so you don't have to calculate also break. So that's why when you're doing these questions, I give her tips and tricks. You can calculate like this, and then it's, oh yeah, I could have done that because I know she'll do manually. But then see, you just don't need to think. A day has 24 hours, so half day 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is 12 hours, so after 8 p.m. like one more. So these are the questions which give me a chance to talk about different tricks of maths, and that's how we roll here. Understanding time again. So quarter of an hour is how many minutes? It's 15 minutes. So clock is there, divided into 4 parts. What is a quarter? How many minutes? 15 minutes. Half of 2.5 hours. Like if you have 2.5 hours, means how many are how many minutes? 2.5 means 2 hour 30 minutes. So 1 hour 15 minutes. Double of 40 minutes is how many? 80 minutes. So 80 minutes means 1 hour 20 minutes. Again trying to emphasize the hour and minute concept. At 60 minutes के बाद 1 hour हो जाता है, and then rest you have to subtract. Just seeing practically can she do to understand the time concept. Those kind of questions we are doing here for understanding the time. Again it's time question. Pam put a cake in the oven at 2:45. She took it out at 3:05. How much long did it bake? So 2:45 to 3 o'clock first she has to go, and then 5. So it's 20 minutes only, but again, practically understanding the clock, because when we do schoolwork, a clock is in front of us, and she always tries to look at that how many minutes. So we'll see, can she figure out this time that, you have to count till 3 o'clock first, and then you go further, rather than just how many. She should not just say 2 to 3 means 1 hour, because that also happens here, and we correct her that no, this is not the way you read time. So yeah, that is what we are practicing in here. Multiply, it's again very easy. Sam bought 8 bones of 10 candy, 8 boxes of 10 candy. So 10 into 8, she knows 80 because skip counting by 10. He gave out 51. So 80 minus 51. Now that's a subtraction question. Ideally, she should do 80 minus 50 minus 1. So it will be 29. I'll see how can she do it, and then again I'll tell her the trick. If she usually forgets when it go to a lot of multiplication, I'm seeing she's forgetting the basic maths. So I was like, no, don't bother about 80 minus 51, just remove 50 and then one more. So yeah, so even if we are doing these questions, we are still going back to our addition and subtraction kind of questions, and I think that's pretty okay. It gives us a chance to practice our basic concept along with introducing multiplication and division. Again we are doing here multiplication, but subtraction, addition also. 24 less than 4 into 10. Again these multiplication is very simple, like 4 into 10 40, 6 into 2 12. She knows all these things. 5 into 3 skip by 5 15, 9 into 10 skip by 10 9 times, so 90. Here 20 more than 90, 10 less than 15, 20 more than 12, 24 less than 40. So the questions are very simple, but it's just trying to make more complicated, and giving her a chance to practically use the understanding of maths, addition, subtraction in real problems. And we are just still working on building mastery on addition, subtraction with a little bit of multiplication. So hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you. Bye bye.